All right, this evening we're in South Hadley, Massachusetts at the Buttery Brook Park, and I want to go in search of one of the dams that they used to have that backed up a reservoir. And I'm going to tell you a little bit about it when I do find it. Anything else you want to know about it?
Is the dam still used?
The dam since 1952 is not functional anymore, but we can see a bit of it. And it's not functional because they're afraid that it wasn't up to the quality of drinking water needs to be. And so we'll go down to it and see what it's all about. And I'll tell you how big the reservoir was. But to just give you an example, 1/6 of a million gallons of water every day was used by South Hadley residents for drinking water. That's how big it was, right? It was probably 1 million gallons and they're using 1/6 of a million every day. All right, so it's nothing to be foolish about. So let's go down there. All right, across the street, this fence blocks up where you can actually go down to the reservoir. To the brook. The Buttery Brook is down here. The Buttery Brook has two portions within South Hadley. It's called Buttery because it carried a lot of iron oxide from the clay. It got up into the water and it made the water look buttery looking. The iron oxide is very orangey color. And now there's a lot of vegetation in front of it besides the fence. Okay, now I went around this small gate, always open to pedestrians. I'm going to go up to this sign over here. Okay, and the sign tells you where all the different features are around the Buttery Brook Park. It's for recreation, for picnics, and there's a lot of history too. And you can see an area there looks to be backing up something. Now the Buttery Brook itself had 4 dams on it. On this portion only. The other portion didn't have any dams, but this portion had 4 dams. 2 of them within this park, and we'll have stops for both of them separate. And also 2 were lower down. One was very close to the up ramp from Route 116 to 202, and partly is still there. One is actually still there. That's behind Hillcrest Park, and that one was used for ice business. You can cut up the ice on there in the winter and bring it to people in the days before there were refrigerators. Okay, now you can hear the Buttery Brook. Okay, and through that vegetation you can see a little bit. And on this side you can definitely see it. It's still buttery looking because of all the iron oxide that's around. Lots of vegetation right up to it. Okay, and we'll walk around a little bit trying to find more. Okay, there's a music pavilion back here, and there's a bridge, and there's a hiking trail inside of here. Okay, so here we are on the bridge. Right, and there's the pavilion, and the bridge is making the Buttery Brook visible again. It's going very fast today. It usually is fast, has a lot of power to it. For a small brook, it packs a punch. If it's used for drinking water sources, one for power and one for ice business, it must have had a lot of pack to it. The reservoir used to be here, and we're going up to a structure here that is part of the old dam. Now imagine all of this in the past was a reservoir. From 1873 to 1952, about 80 years, it was a reservoir. And it was South Hadley's major reservoir. There were other ones though. Okay, and this is a former dam structure. Okay, imagine how big this dam was. It'd have to have crossed over from this point. Okay, we're in the back side of it now. It's been a great deal of them cut away. It would have to have been from this portion across that brook and continued on the other side. I would have guessed this dam would have to been 230 feet long, right? And about at the highest elevation, it would have had to have been about 20 feet high, right? So it was quite the dam. And most people didn't know this helped South Hadley really grow during the beginning of the 1900s. All right, so quite a show. All right, so you can come out here and see it yourself and imagine what it would have been like seeing this dam sweep across right here. Thank you very much.